Hello everybody, and before getting to this review, please remember to like and subscribe. Okay everybody, so today we are going to be doing a review of the Früt brand smoothie packets. Alrighty, so we're heading into summer. We're sort of in spring right now, and I'm getting back into my protein smoothies. But for me, I always, at the start of every month, I go grocery shopping and then I'll buy supplies for my smoothies. Cut up all the fruit and veg and whatever I want in there, and I'll store it in these little containers, and it takes forever. And the key to a thick smoothie is frozen fruit. You have to add it in. If you like a thin smoothie, then you leave it out. You can use normal room temperature fruit. Frozen fruit is the key for the thickest wimpy level consistency smoothies. So you do get pre-packed frozen fruit in shakers and stuff. I was interested in this brand because it sort of did like niche flavor profiles for your smoothies. So you've got like your green smoothie and then like your orange smoothie. So I thought to myself, this would be quite interesting to see if this would work better than maybe creating my own little smoothie boxes. So I will be taste testing and reviewing these smoothie packs to see if they're actually worth buying. So what I'll do each day that we review each smoothie packet, I will take some of the ingredients, making sure I get all of the melon, pineapple, avocado and cucumber into the blender. I'll make a very simple smoothie with a bit of yogurt, maybe a bit of milk, and then a bit of protein powder, and just to review each of these bags. The thing is going to be, is it worth it to buy these, or should I just keep making my own? And yeah, these are, unfortunately, I've only ever seen them sold in Dis-Chem, so that would be a bit of a pain if you don't have a Dis-Chem near you. But I think that this is going to be good. We need to review and see, is it worth it to just do your own thing, or to trust the brand to have all the right ingredients. Alrighty, so during this smoothie bag lineup, we are going to do the green smoothie blend. This is melon, pineapple, avocado, and cucumber. I would usually add spinach. I probably will. A little bit of baby spinach. But yeah, this one seems interesting. Okay, let's taste test. Definitely looks like it's gonna taste like it's good for me, but anyway, this has got now the fruit mix in it. I did the Wazoogel's protein powder, the vanilla protein powder, just to keep the flavor neutral. I did add a little bit of the Woolworths green smoothie that I've tried in a different video before, just because it has different green ingredients in it. So I wanted to add a little bit of that. And then I just added some of the yogurt that I tried before from Butternut, so that would also keep the flavor kind of neutral. But I think without further ado, we need to taste test. It's not bad. I really enjoy adding avocado to smoothies because you don't taste it. 9 times out of 10, it just thickens the smoothie. I get maybe a little bit of the acidity from the pineapple. There's kind of like an apple-ish sweetness, but that I know is from the Woolworths, green smoothie. It's really good, actually. Very nice. It does taste a little bit like it's good for you, which is not always a bad thing. 7.5 bunny ears out of 10, because I'd probably make it again, but I don't know if I would make it only green ever again. Green smoothies are really nice if you add other ingredients. So like I would chuck a couple of strawberries or blueberries in this to sway the taste. Maybe I chuck a banana in this to sway the taste. So yes, it's good, but I don't know if I always want to drink a smoothie that tastes like it's good for me. That's why I give it that 7.5. Then we're going to try the orange smoothie blend. This is pineapple, mandarin, carrot, and ginger. This I've got a feeling I'm gonna really like because I really like ginger. And yeah, it's got mandarin in it, which is citrus, so that's well up my street. Okay, so for this smoothie, I added a little bit of a ginger health shot just to up the ginger flavor. I was scared it wasn't going to be enough. And then I just added some vanilla oat yogurt, and which wasn't sweetened, and then just some milk, and I think that was everything. Yeah, I kept it simple today. I quite like the color, and thinking about what's in that smoothie mix, like with carrots and ginger and, you know, all of the things that are actually good for you when you're sick. This might be a good smoothie mix when you've got like the summer flu, because you can then pack in vitamin C without having to drink those tablets. Those tablets give me reflux sometimes, so this might be a better alternative. But I'm scared. Let's taste test. Okay, there's a decent ginger flavor. The citrus comes through a little bit. I will say that's pretty much the only notes that I get. Maybe a little bit of vanilla there at the end. That's really nice. I think adding in the extra ginger made it worth it for me. You can't taste the carrot, so it's like spinach in a good green smoothie. You can't taste it, but it's in there, so it's good for you. This is actually a smoothie mix I'd probably buy again, just from tasting a very simple smoothie. I mean, you could still toss other things in there, but on its own, I think that's a nice mix to have on hand. You've got your vitamin C with your citrus and your carrot and all of that jazz, and ginger just helps you feel better with nausea. It's a good also like a flavor profile thing. Citrus always goes well with ginger for me, so this is really nice. This smoothie gets 8.5, 9 bunny ears out of 10, 8.5 bunny ears out of 10, because it suits my flavor profile, my flavor preference, and you don't taste any of the ingredients that I was a bit worried about, which makes this really good. Then we are going to do the mixed berries blend. This is going to be strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Yeah, it's I think pretty standard. This is what you could probably get in Checkers as well, but I do like a berry alternative occasionally. So for today's smoothie, I decided to stick to very plain flavors. I think this one's going to be the best, obviously. So this one is the berry mix with just some plain macadamia oat yogurt, a little bit of milk, normal dairy milk, and then a scoop of the Wazoogel's berry, unicorn berry, whatever it's called, the purple bag of protein powder. Really nice. It's not the best. It's definitely second still to the citrus and ginger. That one was the best so far. This is good. I think there was a good balance of berries in the mix, so that there wasn't like 4 blueberries. There was mostly equal parts of the berry and the strawberry, and the blueberry and all of that jazz. So it was really good. Personally, I think I added too much protein powder. It's taken over the flavor, but it's got a good base to it. With a berry smoothie, what's really nice, you can add just about anything and it'll be good, unless you're allergic to berries, obviously. So this one is really good, this mix. I think it's more back to the basics, but in terms of flavor profile, it's definitely coming in as a hot second. Okay, then this was one of the smoothie blends that really intrigued me. It's the red smoothie blend. This is banana, strawberry, cherry, and beetroot. I'm very curious if I will taste the beetroot. I'm not always a fan of cherry either, but yeah, I think that's quite interesting as well. Okay, so this one is kind of interesting. For this smoothie, I decided to add in coconut water. I needed to rehydrate properly today. And then I added in just a bit of yogurt, a bit of dairy milk, and that was it. I'm gonna, I think, go back and add some protein powder, but it's pretty tasty. I think from my flavor profile, you can't taste the cherry or the beetroot, which in my case is very beneficial. I do not want to taste cherry and I do not want to taste beetroot. It's good that it's in there, but yeah, it's pretty, I would say, like generic berry flavored, which is super nice. this one's pretty okay. And then lastly is the yellow smoothie blend, arguably probably going to be second favorite there, up to the ginger. This is banana, pineapple, mango, and carrot. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna taste like it's good for me, so let's see. Okay, not too bad. Honestly, I was expecting more of a banana flavor because it has banana in the fruit mix. So this smoothie, I put in a little bit of coconut water, normal milk, some yogurt, just to like get the vibes going, and then a little bit of vanilla protein powder. I didn't taste any of that. Mostly I taste like mango and pineapple, which I think is good because banana can really sway the whole flavor profile. I think it's okay. It does taste like it's good for me. I do get a little bit of the carrot there at the end. This one's not too bad, but I don't know if I'd get it again. So after that week of reviewing all of those different fruit packets, I think that if you have a specific purpose in mind for buying that flavor profile, you know, in that frozen bag, then yes, they're a great idea. For me personally, I think I like a certain taste consistently for my smoothies, so I don't know if I'd necessarily buy one again unless I had like a certain intention. So for example, if for that week I wanted to do more greens, then I would go and get the green smoothie packet. But would I just buy it on its own? Probably not. I think my favorite had to be the citrus and ginger. Absolutely amazing, different. I haven't seen that in the shops before, so that is maybe something I would get regularly. Otherwise, the rest are pretty, I don't want to say standard, but unless you were looking for that particular ingredient in your frozen fruit, I'm not sure why you'd get them. I think, like I said, frozen fruit is the key to a good smoothie. And if I were going to buy those bags again, I would probably buy a few of them and then just break them down into my little mix boxes. So I wouldn't buy necessarily fresh produce in that way. If I could buy frozen and then just break them down into 20 individual servings, and then I could have like a combination of all the ingredients that I like. But anyway, everybody, let me know down below what is your favorite summer smoothie recipe. It doesn't have to be protein based. Mine just happen to be protein based and I enjoy them that way. But let me know down below if there's anything in particular health wise, gym wise, that you want me to review. If there's any other product that you want me to review, leave it down below. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review, everybody. Bye.